to go to my quiet place.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
Huh?
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
In any comparison between Batgirl and myself, she runs a poor third.
Yo, welcome everybody. 9:15, topicless time ish. With me as always, Death Metal Hero. What's going on, Luke? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Had a great weekend or a Saturday at Free Comic Book Day at a place called Gotham City Limit up in Jacksonville. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. It was a good time. It was kind of last minute too. Brian from Shadowmere messaged me like on Thursday and was like, "Hey, you wanna come hang out for Free Comic Book Day? I'm gonna be setting up at this comic shop." I was like, "Yeah, cool. I think I will."
Nice.
And so I went up there and sold some original artwork.
Ooh, that's always
sold. Good. Yeah, sold a couple of sketch covers, some sketch cards, and some prints. I actually sold out of my my Charlie Brown versus the Great and Terrible Pumpkin print. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
So yeah, it was
awesome,
it was a good time, man. Yeah. How was your weekend, man?
Yeah, I did. I was outside my LCS, one of my LCSs, for free. It was kind of like a mini con, dude. There was like six artists there.
Oh, that's cool.
Local artists, and a few of them had books. A few of them were just selling their prints and art, and it was it was fantastic, man. It was a great time, a lot of fun. Well, pardon me. Talked to a lot of cool people, made some sales.
Excellent.
I did well. I would have done a lot better had Rick Saylor come by, but he missed out. But Mark Pangren swung in, so that was cool to see Mark again. I was really talking to Mark, yeah. So yeah, but I have a commissioned piece by Rick that my one friend keeps threatening to steal from my house. So Rick had better pick it up soon because she really, really is determined to steal it. She brought me a coffee today, and she's like, "I'll trade you it for that. That dragon." I'm like, "Yeah, you can't have it." So yeah, but either which way. It was fun. Had a good time.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and I did pick up. Well, I picked up a few books the next day, but I did pick up something special.
I picked up something as well.
Picked up this.
Nice.
First appearance of Nomad.
Oh, when Captain America renounced the Captain America moniker and became Nomad.
Became Nomad. Yeah.
Certainly a different costume than he was known to have.
Yeah, and because I was working at my other back in when I was young, working at an LCS, and when Nomad came out, and I bought it. It was dope, but never had the first appearance. So dude, this thing is primo. I got to get this. This thing is insanely in great shape. Like it looks like it came off the rack. It's so good. So
that's fucking rad, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, he gave me a little bit of a deal. So
that's awesome.
Got it at a good price. So yeah. But yeah,
so
I things I could show later. So you what?
I got an exclusive something from Gotham City Limit. I got this trade, the first trade of Transformers, the new Transformers book that's being put out by Skybound,
nice.
By Daniel Warren Johnson. But this is an exclusive cover by Daniel Warren Johnson that was only put out through Gotham City Limit up in Jacksonville. I think they only did like 300 of these.
Oh wow!
Trades.
Nice.
Yeah, so I picked one up for $16 while I was up there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. Actually,
sweet, dude.
Been hearing good things about the story, but yeah, this is a one of a kind. One of 300, I guess I should say.
Well, still, it's a limited print run, very limited print run,
very limited print run. an exclusive cover. Won't see this cover anywhere else.
That's really
on a trade.
Dope. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I know
cool.
Hocky, not obviously not that cover, but Hocky recently, I think, ordered the trade of that. So, first 6 issues.
I've been hearing great things about it, man. I really
say,
have.
Dude. Yeah.
You know?
Well, they had a Transformers Free Comic Book Day book
Yeah.
that I picked up. It looked good too.
I did.
So
I grabbed that as well. And there was actually some pretty cool shit there. Honestly. Yeah,
I missed out on the
I grabbed a
Popeye
nice
and
stack.
And the turtle one. I did order those through somebody else, so because I really wanted to look at them. But yeah, because people.
I'm not sure I got the Popeye, but I definitely got the turtle one.
Yeah, the Popeye turtles. One, people were showing. I'm like, man, it looks cool. So I got that online and the turtle.
Nice.
One, I don't know if I missed it or if we just didn't have it. So, but we have a pop in chat. Let's go over there and say hello to the chat. Going down the line here, we got Ray. What's going on, Ray? Hope you're.
What's up, Ray? Had a great show with Ray on Sunday. Talked about the plugin that he's got. Everybody should seriously go check that out. Especially if you're planning on doing like crowdfunding or anything like that. I mean, we went in depth. We went like an hour and a half, and we kind of got in depth on it, and a lot of good information. So yeah. Totally worth going back and watching that just for the information that we were able to get across in that. It was a great show. Had a blast hanging out with Ray.
I think I was eating because I watched a little bit of it. I didn't comment because I was eating, but yeah, it's definitely an interesting concept and a good idea, and people should look into it.
It's gonna be a game changer. I mean it. Yeah.
We got Haldir. What's going on, my friend? I see he posted recently about getting his stuff. So thank you for posting that, man. He got a great deal on a lot of other books. So yeah, I'm glad he got them, and his artwork's looking good. So keep it up, Haldir.
Yeah, man. Keep drawing.
Yeah, I got Devil Flyer in the chat. What's going on, Rex?
What up, Rex?
Got the great Oliver. What's going on, Holly? Good to see you.
What up, Ollie?
You got Angela Curry. We will be doing Get to Know Your Creator again once Angela gets back from Ohio. She's with family and doing stuff there, so trying to let her spend time with the family rather than taking away any of it. So as little as I can.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, you will find that I am kind. I mean, for now she's fired until we do another show. So
yeah. Well, you have a tendency to fire a lot of people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Talking about.
Yeah.
We got K-pop. Everyone go subscribe.
What up, K-pop?
Special K. What's going on? We all like Special K. You know what Special K is, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I remember. Okay. I remember. Yep.
Okay. We got Hocky.
What's up, Hocky?
Got that campaign out there. It's an oddity. I'm curious as to what it could be called.
Yeah, I had a great show with Hocky. I guess it was last week. A lot of fun talking about his book. And
Hocky's
good
to
conversation.
Like, we love Hocky. Hocky's a friend. We love Hocky. Mm-hmm. When he's on a group stream, he gets a little overtaken, and he can't. But like a one-on-one or something like that, like he shines. You know what I mean? So he's great company to have when he's alone with no one around, by himself, with all of his friends.
Right. We had a great show. Hell of a good conversation talking with Hocky last week.
Hocky's good people. Hocky's good people.
Everybody should go back his book.
Yes, go back it.
Will
go
not
back
regret
it today, friend.
That's
right.
We got
a frog in the chat. What's going on, man? I haven't seen Frog G in the chat in a while. Good to see you, my friend. Co-creator of the great Frog G, dude. Speaking of Frog G, the co-creator of Frog G's right there, and also the books are at the printers. So, yeah, they're at the printers. So they'll be in my hands, I should say, in maybe a month, maybe a month and a half. I don't know, but either which way. And the supplemental's halfway done. So if it's not fully done by the time I get it, I'm gonna start shipping out the people who just backed, the book. So.
Yeah,
it'll be coming at you soon. So back Frog G today, friend.
Oh. Do it now.
What are you waiting for?
And if you can, sign up for the Mercenary Guild as well.
Do it.
Yeah, do it now.
Yeah,
working hard on the book, getting it done, and we got a lot more signups this weekend. So it's gonna be a fun book.
We got a pretty awesome one in the chat. What's going on, dude?
What's up, awesome one?
I'm assuming awesome one is a dude because I just said dude. I assumed his gender.
The picture, the Picture looks like a dude.
Well, I can't see the picture. You know,
I
can't
know.
see the picture. I can barely see K-pop's picture. I only know K-pop is a chick based off the fact, even if I didn't zoom in close, like guys don't pose like that. So, yeah, not too many dudes pose like that. So, I can.
I suppose that's fair.
It is. So, you know me, and I heard Shay's back in town, so that's good. Cy told us in a chat recently. So, all right, we're at the bottom. I know I didn't read anybody's comment, but I love you all. There you go. I'll read that one. Ha 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 ha. There you go.
Well, very good. Very good.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of people saying hi,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sloking. What is that? What does that mean? I'm
Slacking.
Slacking. Slacker. Yeah, get to
Pop
work.
wants to know if her pay goes up every time you fire
her. No. She still gets paid nothing. Yeah. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Good day, sir. Yeah. Yeah. So I got you did fix it. I don't know what you fixed, but you fixed it. I got another package. Come here. Hold on. I'm cut on my chair again. There we go. I unplugged myself. Just like Henry Rollins.
Uh-huh.
Just like Henry Rollins up in here.
Does that mean you can't hear me right now?
No, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, good.
My cord is real long, so if I move my chair, it'll roll over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I get infuriated, but I have to open this live because, dude, getting off at 8 sucks, man. Because I get home later and I have to do things. I have less time, so I just shove food in my face, and I didn't have a chance to open this beforehand. So
Cool.
Yeah.
What's up, Ink Spots?
Screw him.
Sounds about right.
I'm not highlighting that. No. Oh. What is this? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is.
Frog G says my cord is real long. Quotation marks. Jason always humble bragging.
You will find that I am. All right. Look at this. Look at this. I was waiting on it. I didn't know they shipped them. I knew they were done, but I didn't know they shipped them. The one, The other two are okay. We'll see. I'll show you. You see what I mean by All right. So I'll show that one last.
Awesome one says remember the Big Johnson t-shirts in the 90s? Yes.
I remember those. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So first we'll go from worst to best. So this got a lower grade because of a certain reason, but I'm never gonna sell it anyway. So
Nice.
Yeah, so I got a 7 on it. It was an 8.5 before a certain incident happened, but
Oh.
yeah, Ink Spots and Plegel and all them and Hocky, they know what the incident is. So that's got a set. Like I said, I'm never selling that. That's mine. So,
Right.
Get over there. There we go. Then I got this one. This one's not too shabby.
Nice, dude.
9 on that.
Great cover.
Great cover. You like that cover, then you'll love this cover. Because it's the same one, but it's at a 9.6.
9.6. Nice.
Yeah, so I don't know. I kind of want to keep the 9.6 and sell the 9, but this would obviously yield more money, so we'll find out.
Right.
But yeah, dude. So and
that's cool.
The 9 is the newsstand, so that's also a little bit more. So I'll see what I do.
Oh yeah, newsstand version with the barcode goes for a lot more because they were transitioning out of the newsstand at that point.
Yeah. So like I said, I might keep the 9.6. We'll see. I was debating on selling that one and keeping the 9.
Yeah.
But the other one's just going to keep going up anyway. So we'll see what I do. So that's what I got in the mail today.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Those are great.
I'm also waiting on my signed books from the CBCS. So
Cool.
Those hopefully are coming sometime soon.
I actually I got a commission for a sketch cover for Hardly Heroes #1 this weekend. That is going to be that the dude wants to send off and get it CGC'd.
Nice. Yeah. I want to. It'll be cool for whenever you do Mercenary Guild, because you can then get a career. Like a creator, you'd be your own witness to a signature, and then you could send it to CGC, get a signature series, and get a couple slabs. I'm gonna do that with Absolute One Stormy. I think I have some of issue 1 left.
Yeah.
So I might do it with issue 1 as well. So we'll see, but I would like to get them slabbed. Yeah.
9.6340, nice.
Yeah, they well, it depends on. You could ask $5,000 if you want, but yeah.
Well, yeah, it all depends on what people actually pay for it.
Right. So, like I said, at a 9, if I could get even a couple $100 out of that, that's fine. I made money on it. Let's put it that way.
Right.
So yeah, but
I mean, I wouldn't mind just having one of those unslabbed. I don't think I have that issue. I love that cover.
I didn't know that, dude. You should have told me.
Yeah. I mean,
if I come across another one at a
let me know, man.
I'll let you know. I got those at a great deal. Let's put it that way. So it was it was worth it to slab them and stuff like that. Yeah,
absolutely.
Wow, 656 is that free comic book.
Hell yeah, man!
Nice.
Did free comic book day, local shop. A lot of people bought our books to get them graded at the shop. What a crazy feeling! Hell yeah, that's awesome.
That's
dude.
Dope. Yeah, see, that's what I should have done. Like I told Shay, I'm like, while we were in Baltimore, the CGC was there. Because she signed copies of Absolute also. I was like, man, I should have had the CGC witness it and then slab them. That would have been cool, So,
yeah,
it is what it is, and I at least have them, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh, I forgot. Did I turn the banner on? Okay, the banner's on.
Yeah, the banner is on.
All right, good.
Welcome back, Ray.
Ray left?
Ray. I mean, he came back in and said, "Hail chat, hail panel." So I'm guessing he had to go take care of baby duty.
Or he commented before the stream even started. So.
Also, yes.
Yeah. You got Hex Allen in the chat. What's going on, dude?
I think that says Rex. Hi, Rex.
Well, if Hex Allen is watching, hello. We like Hex.
We miss you. We miss you, Hex.
We miss you.
Never get to see Hex anymore.
Yeah, we need more representation. I know I know I do my job, my part, but
right?
And more is nice. More is always is.
Of course.
But yeah, so
so this is cool. Commission that I got two sketch cover commissions while at Free Comic Book Day this weekend. So this is. Thank you. This is Witchblade as a D&D character. Now I realize that they've got medieval Witchblade, so I wanted to do something different. So this is literally Sarah Pizzeni as a D&D character. So
nice,
I kind of did her as a warlock warlock fighter.
Yeah, it looks dope,
knight
dude.
Or whatever. Yeah. Thanks,
nice
man.
Job. Yeah, that's gonna look good inked up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, and then that one's going to go back up to Gotham City Limit, and then the other one that I'm doing is going to get CGC'd. Both of them are going to be Copic.
Oh, nice.
Inked up and Copic colored. So yeah.
So when they send, what's up, Pale Rider? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Pale Rider?
So whenever they send them out, do they send them off as remarks? Is that what it is? Because I haven't graded sketch covers ever, so
I don't know, honestly. This will be my first book with my art on it getting CGC'd. I'll have to ask Brian. He's had to send off a few books to get graded before.
Yeah, Froggy's at the printer. Yeah, find out. I mean, I could ask Shelby too, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to know if they just do it as a remark, because I think that's pretty much like what an artist like sketch cover is. So yeah.
Yeah, basically. Speaking of remarks, did a remark with some Copic color of one of my my Cthulhu prints. Somebody wanted the Cthulhu print, but they wanted a little bit of extra something on it, so I did some color on it.
Hey, Henry Bemis, what's going on? No, I like to do that with the prints, especially because you could do like a limited print run of like you print out 10, color them, and then you can kind of and you should upcharge a little bit more for them then at that point. So
yeah,
they're a little something, especially if you change the color up on each one. It gives it that little specialness.
They're unique.
They're unique in that regard. I did that with an Alien Predator print. But it took me a while to do them, so I was like, yeah, I can't do this for everything that I do. But yeah,
right.
But no, it's a lot of fun to do that, man. And let me know, let me know what you get on that. Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I am very, very gentle with it as I work on it.
Well, Shelby Color. No, why do you have an extra letter in there? Like Shelby has said that, like, even if the back is like, if it's scuffed a little, you can draw on it, and that way it's you know what I mean? Like, so it'll revalue the D value. So
okay. Well, I mean the back of the Hardly Heroes sketch covers, they have printing on it. Yeah.
Printed on it.
Yeah. It's just the front of the cover. So yeah.
Just
Hardly
be
Heroes
careful you don't
#1.
Smudge anything on the back of it. Yeah, I have that one. I think I have another 1 or 2 left. I drew on 1 already. So if you sent me 3, then I have 2 left. If you sent me 2, then I have 1 left. So yeah. But yeah, they're nice. They're nice stock.
It's a local printer here in Jacksonville too.
Oh, nice.
Well, not here. I'm not in Jacksonville, but they're local.
Well, you're in Florida.
They're here in Florida. Yeah, not too far from me.
Yeah, so and that's also good too, because you can also look into them for when you do your own book, and see what they cost for printing and get them shipped to you. So it might be even cheaper than just going through Mix'em, which I like Mix'em fine, but there's cheaper options out there that do just as good quality. So, like, I did do the free comic book day one through Mix'em, but that's because I did such a low print run that the cost was pretty justifiable. So and they still do good. Like, I know it's a third party, but they still find you a good printer in your area that prints at a good, a good quality. So yeah. But yeah.
But gonna have to get some new prints made up for Heroes Con. Heroes Con is a little over a month away now.
Yeah, I want to do more cons, but it's so late in the year for like applying to them right now that I don't know if I'll be able to get into any this year, because I got Absolute, and then Frog G's gonna be in my hands by June. So if I could do some cons like later in the year, that would be great. That way, I at least have, fulfillment started.
Right.
So, and I would prefer all the backers to have the book first, but we'll see what happens. But they still get all the accoutrements. Like, I'm not bringing stretch goals to the con. I never did.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the whole point of, people backing your book online,
The only thing I bring to them usually is probably like the sign up one, but then I charge for it. So the people who got it to sign up for free, like the metal card or something like that, they got that for free. I that's an extra $3 or $4 then. You have to pay for it at that point. So I think that's more justifiable than just than the stretch goal stuff. There's plenty of people though who will sell the stretch goal, and that's fine. They're selling it. It's theirs. They can do what they want with it. But they're selling it. The backers get it for free. So there's a difference.
Yeah. Yep. And I mean that's why you overprint, to make sure that all the backers get their stuff, and that way you got enough to send out for damages and whatnot. But at the same time, you want to have extras so you can sell them at shows.
Yeah. Exactly.
Little events.
Well, people know my stance. I'd rather just do a book. And just have the book, and that's it, just the book. I do get stretch goals. I understand why campaigns have them. I understand why we do them. It makes sense. You give
it's an incentive.
It's an incentive. It's a little thank you also, in a way. So I get it. I'm more about just making the comic, so hopefully you enjoy the comic. If you don't, I'm sorry. We try our hardest, but
right.
But that's mainly what the goal is making comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So Hocky and I were I don't know why he brought it up. I don't know if he read Civil War, or I think he saw a post online. He asked me which side I took, Cap or Iron Man's. Now, I think, and he mainly was referring to the comic, but also the movie. So,
well, I mean, it's obvious. You're supposed to side with Cap
in the movie, without a doubt.
Well, in the comic too. I mean,
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I sided with Cap in the comics and in the movie though. But Hocky, in the movie though, he has his arguments. If he comes on, he could speak them. But he sided with Cap in the comic, but more Iron Man in the movie. Because of the accountability of being accountable for your actions is kind of what he was like, and Cap was like, oh, that's my friend, you can't arrest him. And Iron Man's like, oh, you got to arrest him. You know what I mean? So, like, Hockey's right there. He could probably express it better whenever he comes on. But I just thought it was a good, in the comic, with Cap, yeah. But, I mean, and it is a good debate in a way. Like, and I know you're supposed to side with Cap, but, I mean, it's not like Tony Stark is an idiot. Like, he does make valid points.
Well, of course. I mean, otherwise the argument to just kind of you can just roll over the argument.
Well,
but I mean, they need to be able to operate without being hamstrung by bureaucrats, and
true.
that's what happens is they get hamstrung by bureaucrats.
True, but it is also a good point. Like,
the moral of the story is bureaucrats suck.
Well, true, but it is also a good point as to like I get, Tony Stark's a billionaire, but should he pay for every damage that, like, to the cities that eventually, like, he can't afford all that constantly.
No, but in the Marvel universe, you'd think they would have insurance to cover that shit.
True, but also then you have the loss of innocent civilian life. Like, who's to blame for that? And like, so there are very heavy weighted issues that go along with it. It is it's a good.
This is the whole reason why superheroes had secret identities to fucking begin with.
And in the comics, and this is what the movie couldn't tackle. In the comic, they had the registration, and that's where you were like, yeah, that's kind of wrong, to make people, say, hey, I am Spider-Man, I'm Peter Parker. But in the movie, they couldn't tackle that. They didn't have the time. The movie was good. The Cap trilogy is the best trilogy out of all of them, but they just didn't have that time to tackle it in the movie. And if they had, I think it would have made it even better, but you would have had to have just done a Civil War trilogy at that point.
Right. Yeah, and I think the Captain America Civil War movie is probably the weakest of the three, to be honest.
I could see
I like
that.
Winter Soldier is easily the best, and I think I like the first Captain America because the reason why I say it's the weakest of the three is because it was more an Avengers movie than it was a Captain America movie.
Later, K-pop.
K-pop.
It was. Everybody go subscribe to K-pop on YouTube. She has great content. And it was. You're not wrong. It was more of an Avengers movie. But
it should have been like Avengers Civil War, not Captain America. I feel like Cap deserved his own, another of his own movies.
You know what? And if they had done Cap Civil War or just, Avengers Civil War, I think that you're right. That would have made it. I still say it could have been a trilogy, but like Secret Wars, they're going to be doing Secret Wars, I think now, right? I'm pretty sure that's like the next in the movies. That needs to be a trilogy. Like, you can't just do a one-off on that.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of, and which Secret War are they going to do? Because all the characters that show up in like the actual Secret War, the only one that actually matters because all the rest of them are pale comparison or pale imitations of. All they have yet to introduce a bunch of these characters. Half of the characters in Secret War are X-Men.
Right.
Marvel Civil War is like the Helldivers having to register a PSN account to play the game for democracy. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Like, Sony's gonna keep fucking around, and they're gonna keep finding out too. People are not going to fucking play that game.
Yeah,
all because they want to bolster their flagging PSN numbers. Like, nobody gives a shit about PSN. Shut up.
Well, Yeah, like, but yeah, they haven't introduced fully the X-Men yet. They are pivotal to Secret Wars, so
Yes.
They already introduced Venom. Like, I don't know, dude. Who knows what they're gonna do? It's the movies. They always change things up and mix match them. And Hockey, yeah, he's being capsized. Tony's agreement made.
Yeah, Tony,
more sense.
of course, but that
Right.
again, he had to make good arguments because
Right.
otherwise it would be too one-sided. They've got to make it compelling on both sides. And that's again, that's kind of what they had to do with Thanos as well. Which in the comic books, Thanos is just pure fucking evil. Yeah, Sony already walked it back.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, in the comics, in the movies, they did make Thanos to kind of be like, oh, I can understand where he's coming from. But in the comics, dude, the guy is just, he's evil incarnate. He's evil incarnate, dude. Yeah, he's not a good person at all.
He doesn't have any reason other than the fact that he wants to impress Mistress Death. Not Lady Death, mind you. Mistress Death.
Right.
Lady Death is Brian Polito's character. Mistress Death is the skull-faced avatar of death in the Marvel Universe. Don't get them twisted.
How would people twist that?
Because I've heard people say Lady Death, and I'm just like, I don't know. It drives me nuts.
No, it's Mistress Death. It's not even just Death. Death, that's Sandman.
It's just death.
That's what I said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not just Death in Marvel. It's
Mistress Death.
Yeah, because Death is Sandman. So, and granted, you could just still call Mistress Death in Marvel because there's no other
right.
Still,
Marvel's Death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanos' Bay. Exactly, Henry.
Thanos' Bay.
Mm-hmm. And that's the whole reason why he annihilated half the universe. Frog G says, "Do you know how hard it is to snap your fingers in a metal gauntlet? Give Thanos some credit." Yeah, totally.
Hey, Iron Man did it.
Yep.
Yeah. Although he's used to wearing metal, so
yeah. Death is Discworld. There's death all around. Every universe has them.
And that's the thing, like and I get it. People who watch the movies, not all of them collected the comics, but I kind of wish they had at least looked up on YouTube or something like the actual Infinity War and Infinity Gauntlet and Thanos' quest and stuff, because it's really cool and it's totally different. It's very different from what we got in the movies. And I
always had to tell people that at the comic shop. It was like, when the original Infinity War started, like half the heroes were already gone, and we had to figure out what the fuck happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he also the stones were held by different people for different reasons than what they had in the thing. So really good stuff. Like it's pretty good quality material. And like I said, people could easily just go on YouTube or Wiki. If you want to do a wiki,
read it. Yeah.
What's up, Adam? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Adam? Welcome.
He might have been here a while. I don't know. Chat's jumping, so it's kind of hard to keep track.
We like a jumping chat. We appreciate you guys being here.
Chat. You're there to talk to yourselves as well. You could do that. I do my best. Luke's a lot better at reading the chat than I am. For obvious reasons.
Yeah. Being able to see it, it helps.
It has its advantages sometimes.
Sure.
But I just thought that was like, you're right. You are supposed to take Cap's side, but in the movie, like, Tony does have some good points, and you're like,
again, he has to, you're supposed to be able to see where he's coming from. That's what makes the conflict compelling. That's and that even in the comics, Tony had some good points. You can see where he's coming from. You can understand why he took the stance that he did, but fuck government oversight.
No, what's up, some person?
What up, some person?
What do they say? It's local. Think locally. Act locally. Do all that stuff. So, jump around. What?
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin.
Hocky,
I came to win. Battle me. That's a sin.
Hocky, you're no longer ever allowed on my channel for anything. Ever again.
Oh damn.
Kick Hocky. I'm not gonna let him in, even if he tries to come in. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank yous indeed.
Frog Leap Studios did a really good cover of that song. Leo Maraccioli, he's Frog Leap Studios on YouTube. He does metal covers of popular songs.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm unfamiliar.
Oh yeah, he's great, man.
Gave you guys a chance. You want to come in? Not my life, not my problem. All right, there we go. That's what my coworker used to say. Former coworker used to say, "Not my life, not my problem."
Not your circus, not your monkeys.
Same difference.
Exactly.
It's all Kool-Aid.
Yes, I did. I actually started from the beginning, Hocky.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Yeah.
I don't know. What'd you do?
I closed off my magnifier. Kind of need that. Yeah. It helps somewhat. Guga Hocky. Guga. I like that. So yeah. So I did pick up Capullo did a variant to Thor. It's okay.
Nice.
It's okay. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a Romita Jr. a little bit. It's not as hyper detailed as some of his stuff sometimes it is. And I mean, his style is still there, but it almost, it's still good. I like it. But and I did pick up the Klein Hulk. He's back on it. That's good stuff.
Nice. I've heard good things, mostly from Ink Spots.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't read it, but the artwork's fantastic. So, yeah. Jeremy, what's up? Oh, that's Henry Bemis. That's a Jeremy Burt's. See how bad my eyes are? I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yes, I do.
All right. I'm going to flip my thing here. And then I'll turn on speech chat. So everybody can type swear words.
Find this video.
You're going to post a video? Sure.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna post the link to the Frog Leap Studios jump around
for the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So you guys can check it out if you guys are not familiar with Frog Leap Studios. You need to be. He's fucking awesome.
Nice. Everybody go check it out after the stream, of course. Open the YouTubes and then
Yeah.
We got a video.
Copy that link and open it in a new tab and save it for after the show.
All right.
There you go. There you go. And look at this. I will actually be flipping my camera around as well. Let's see. Auction.
Oh, I should have turned on speech chat after you posted that.
Okay, I'll check it after the stream, Ray. So, check this out. This is an old piece that I thought I had lost.
Oh, hold on.
Actually, and I finished it today.
Ooh.
This is actually a piece that I did on Fragtober. I had the figure done and some of the background, but I finished up the buildings today and this gargoyle.
Yeah,
So,
it's really good. Nice job, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I like that Spider-Man you posted.
The card. Yeah, thanks, man.
That was nice.
Yeah, I ended up giving that to the guy that runs Gotham City Limit just to say thank you. What's up, Rex?
What's up, Rex?
Is that a Daredevil?
It is a Daredevil. It's kind of a battle damage Daredevil. It's he'd just gotten into a fight with the Hand, as you can tell by the throwing star stuck in his horn.
Is that his 90s costume?
It's kind of a mix of his 90s costume. Well, actually, it's kind of a mix of his traditional costume and the one on the Daredevil TV show.
Did you
the
like
Netflix
his,
series?
That was great.
What's up, Preston? What's up, Morb?
By the way.
Oh yeah, the Netflix series is great. I don't understand why they ever canceled it. I mean, I guess because Disney.
Swamp Thing, that was decent.
That's it.
It
was because Disney. Yeah.
I heard they had Blue Devil in Swamp Thing. Is that right?
Oh well, I'll leave Hocky. I'll leave so you can come in.
Blue Devils and Swamp Thing.
That's what I heard. Like there was some type of. I've seen like maybe one episode of the new Swamp Thing series.
I mean, I watched a couple of the first episodes, and they were pretty good. You know,
Snap.
Yeah, I
Dark
heard.
Salem's here.
I don't know why I never.
decently dark, that's for sure.
Well, he said like there was something possessing people in there, and it was like this energy ball or something like that, and that
Yeah.
was the Blue Devil. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, Blue Devil was in that. Yeah.
Because Blue Devil in the comics was supposed to be a stunt man that can get his suit off.
Right.
Did you watch it all the way to the end?
No.
No.
I only seen, like, 1 or 2 episodes.
Oh yeah.
What's
if
up,
you
Plegel?
watched it to the end. You
Not
would've-
much. I got something really cool in the mail today, though.
Hey, Dan.
Awesome.
It was very unexpected. And I think it's an original, but I need to message him to find out.
It's an original. It's an original.
That's fucking cool, man. Hell
I-
yeah.
I
Wow.
can't even say, dude. This is like fucking crazy, fucking awesome. It's going on my wall.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, I mean, I
That's-
can see the blue underneath it. That's why
You-
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
That's because of ink spots.
Really?
Yep.
Did he pay for this?
I don't know. You'll have to talk to him in DM in private.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
You
That's
just talk to
awesome.
him in DM in private. But yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's listening right now, but thank you so much, like, to both of them. This
Yeah,
is
dude.
amazing.
Yeah, that's dude. He showed me progress photos of it. I'm like, this is sick.
So
yeah.
you knew about this?
Oh, I knew about it. Yeah.
You son of a bitch. But yeah, this is pretty fucking incredible. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah.
Chubb's
Carl,
great,
Chubbs, thanks, man. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Holy crap.
Thank you so much, dude.
I was like,
Hell yeah.
what do I send him now? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
this is crazy good. I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe I send him a splash page from the book or something. I don't know.
No, yeah, it's all
But,
taken care of. You're good.
Look what's getting printed.
Yeah, friend.
Oh, wait.
It was a
Nice.
it was a lot of work to get the thing fucking set up, but I got it set up here. It's a haphazard setup now with the printer and everything here. But
Did you
Had
get
to
my
get
text
drivers.
messages?
what?
Did you get my text messages?
I did see that text message.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna wait till they get here, and I'm just gonna take a photo like of me thumbing through them all and like of a stack
Okay.
of them.
Well,
'Cause I
yeah,
feel
they're
like that's a good amount of stickers, but I feel like they're gonna look at that and go, "That looks like that's like 50 stickers."
oh no, they're all there.
I
yeah,
know they
sorry.
are. I know they are. I just feel like they're gonna look at them and think it's not a lot.
Oh, I had them all cut separately, so you don't have to worry about cutting them.
Yeah, and then I've got the original Goblin Girls are getting printed as we speak.
Yes, so back Goblin Girl friends, you're gonna
Oh, don't back Goblin Girl
go
friends.
back Goblin Girl friends.
Sorry to say.
Sorry about that.
Bad news, friends. Bad news.
Uh-oh.
We had 2 people that evidently either didn't read the updates that I did or just didn't care about my cancer situation, and they lobbied Indiegogo to shut my account down.
What?
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I'm trying to appeal it, but appealing it is a lot of fucking work, and
Who?
Holy fucking
Do you know
shit,
who did
man.
it?
I'm currently in the middle of printing these sketchbooks,
Wow.
and I got Jason to
Jesus
rush the stickers,
Christ.
which was awesome
Holy
of him.
shit.
And
Yeah, I got those.
the OG Goblin Girls are costing me like 3 times as much as they were going to, because I had to go to like whatever print house I could find. They could get me the prints in 5 days.
Yeah.
So here we are, and I'm not even sure that that's going to make them happy. And if that doesn't make them happy, I know everybody is anti. There's a lot of people out there that are anti Kickstarter, but
Fuck it, dude. Go to Kickstarter.
Hey,
Pretty
yeah,
much,
I mean,
I
would totally go to
I'm gonna
Kickstarter.
my
put my book out
account
on.
with Indiegogo will be done. They're going to ban me permanently from Indiegogo.
I'm gonna put my book out on
That is some
Kickstarter,
horse
Indie,
shit,
and
man.
fund my comic.
There's
Yeah.
been a lot of campaigns making.
I know
bank
Fund My
on,
Comic will work
Kickstarter.
too. I just like,
Yeah, Kickstarter.
yeah, I just want to be able to advertise everywhere I can, and I wanted to
Do
be on every
Kickstarter.
platform.
Yeah, do it,
Yeah.
man.
Honestly,
Listen, the
Fund My
people
Comic-
that were there before are not. So
Yeah.
fucking do it, man.
Fund My Comic is great, but you don't make as much money on Fund My Comic as you would on
Well,
Kickstarter.
the problem is
No.
that even
and the user
even,
the interface isn't quite as good as some
I
of
don't-
these.
No, they're still working on that.
I would do Fund My Comic, but even Luke Stone admitted that the booby books don't do well on there. So that's the reason why I'm kind of like, and that's all I have right now are like booby books. So I've been trying to like work on something else to like put on there to like because
You need more sophisticated artwork to appeal to comic people.
Yeah, well, some of
Dan,
because
hit Ray up. Like seriously,
Brian-
talk to Ray Haylock. You've heard about the plugin that he just launched, right?
I have talked to him, but his stuff is all like pay for play sort of stuff.
Well, it's setting up your own site, man. That way you don't have to worry about somebody shutting your campaign down.
Well,
It's all you.
I have a site. I purchased my name and I purchased Squarespace, but
Mhm.
I was gonna have my brother-in-law build it because he's crazy tech savvy, and so I was gonna do that.
Is
That's
that
in the
part of
process.
Shopify, or because I heard a lot of people going to Shopify?
It's
Yeah,
there's
I do Shopify.
plug-in for it and everything, and Michael Bancroft was even saying about like his has a plug-in that allows you to crowdfund basically. So
The last thing you want to do is Wix. Wix is the worst.
Wix.
Site
G-Bot.
ever.
that's like
Yo,
I-
J-Bot.
I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but here in
You see
California,
Hocky.
Wix is basically what unemployment is called. It's called WIC. I believe.
Oh yeah. That is accurate. It's same thing
Name
here
of
too.
profile Wix is kind of crazy.
Pregnant, single, and you got no money.
What's up,
I
Hocky?
Yeah.
know, Brian,
Hi, Hocky.
I think he left Alterna. He does Wolf and Batsy, and he's doing Fund My Comic exclusively. It's not really a booby book, but it does have
Well,
sexy.
my books are
vampire.
straight
It
up.
is when I draw it.
Or they have extreme amounts of hardcore nudity. So
Hardcore nudity does not
yeah,
sound
like
bad.
one of my books
Yeah,
is
that's
like
fine, Billy.
It's
We
hard.
already
Terrible.
said We'll go through something else.
So
Hockey, you need me to leave?
like I said, I want to do
No,
something to
Rex,
like
of course.
help.
Well,
Yeah.
Asking.
Hardcore.
Yeah. Check out then go with Kickstarter. I mean, the whole reason why you use Kickstarter to begin with is because the only reason why you use these sites to begin with is because they put you on the front page. You can trend.
That's what I'm saying is like I know that the trending is high for comics on Indiegogo and Kickstarter,
Well,
and I just and the Indiegogo of the two is the easiest to build a page on, and they take less of a bite on the back end, and you don't have to deal with backer kit, which I absolutely hate as a customer.
Yeah, I fucking hate that
Yeah.
too. Like if you miss the emails, I mean, what happens? Because if you miss your emails and you don't pay for shipping,
Yeah.
it's
And you don't get your book either.
that's insane. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that Indiegogo doesn't take the money out ahead of time.
Kickstarter. Kickstarter. does
Or
that.
Kickstarter, yeah.
take some perspective.
Yeah. I don't like the fact that Indiegogo fucking shadow bans campaigns. That's what I don't like.
Oh,
They
yeah.
they'll take your money, but they don't want to do the job of actually putting you on the fucking front page and getting you noticed by other people. It's the only fucking reason why you use sites like that to begin with.
Sorry,
And the thing of
everybody,
it is,
about audio on my
like when a big campaign has a surge at the end and it's done with, they don't take it off trending. So you can have a big campaign. This happened to me with the Ash Can on Indiegogo when she was trending for weeks, after that big
And it was
surge.
already done.
And they're not even active. And that knocks other small creators or even big campaigns down the line.
Because Indiegogo doesn't give a shit.
No.
They want your money, but they don't give a shit to actually give you the service that you're theoretically paying
But
for.
they are charging you for the service, that they supposedly give you.
Yeah.
Well, don't they take 7% of every
Yeah,
sale?
they take a percentage and,
What's up,
and-
Jimmy?
and
I
for
think it's 7.
steering
Hey,
people
Jimmy.
your way,
It's a
which
lot,
they
but I
really
think it's
don't
7.
have anything to do with.
Yeah.
Well, when they shadow ban people like Graham Nolan, it kind of shows you that they just don't give a shit about making profit.
Shows you they have their head up their ass.
Well, they're a San Francisco company, so.
No, so yes, firmly lodged up their ass.
When it's corporate, nobody's paying attention.
Well, I think their code is fucked as well, and they don't want to pay somebody to fix it, so they don't care.
Yeah.
Angela's ignoring me, Jason. Can you fire her again, please?
Wow.
Angela, you're fired. You're
Thank you.
freaking fired, Angela.
You are the weakest link.
Freaking fired. Hockey, draw Doom. Dr. Doom. Draw Dr. Doom.
Draw Doom.
Do it.
Yeah, draw Dr. Doom.
Video game Doom.
Okay.
Draw Dr. Doom.
Doom. Okay, I got to get rid.
I checked out Mortal Kombat, like the remake. And,
Mortal Kombat 1?
Yeah, like in the new one that came out in 2022 or something like that.
Yeah.
They have the guy from Shogun playing Scorpion. I mean, yeah. And the dude is just way too fucking short for that role. He's like 5'3" or something like that.
Yeah, I had issues with the remake.
Wait, are we talking about the video game or are we talking about the TV series?
No, they remade the movie in like what was it, 2022, Preston?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
It was pretty good too. It wasn't bad.
Jesus.
News to me.
I'm still a fan of the original.
Oh no, me too. But
especially with that fucking banger of a song, Mortal Kombat. I mean, come on, that dude playing Shang Tsung. He's classic.
Oh, no,
you can't top that. Yeah, that dude's fantastic.
Yeah. But the new one, like they had the guy who played what's his name from Shogun, Soriyama, something like that. I can't remember, but he was playing Scorpion, and he just wasn't. He was just way too short, and it was like watching a midget like feed Frieza. Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, this is terrible.
You figure they could work that out. They do it with people like Russell Crowe and Tom Cruise.
Yeah, but Tom's in a different weight class.
Then again,
yeah, featherweight.
Maybe they just felt he's
tiny
fine,
little
so
shit.
they didn't bother.
I mean, it's definitely a tiny little shit. It just has bank accounts enormous.
Even like Wesley Snipes, I was at Roscoe's at 2 a.m, and Wesley Snipes came out with a bunch of dudes, and the guy's like, "Wow, that's Wesley Snipes." I mean,
Yeah, but Wesley Snipes will kick your ass.
A lot of
Straight up, doesn't matter how big you are. Wesley Snipes will kick your ass.
Yes.
Like he's no joke when it comes to that martial arts stuff. Like that was his life, man.
He was trained from a little kid.
Practices.
Yep.
Well, he was a dancer.
Bye, Angela.
Too, I thought.
Well, you know who else was trained as a
Magic
little
turns
kid
up.
as a martial artist was Eddie Murphy and his brother.
Really?
Yeah, his
Party
brother
all the
actually.
time.
Yeah.
His brother
Charlie?
actually trained Eddie.
Charlie
Murphy and Eddie Murphy both trained martial artists.
Well, you know that Joe Rogan
shit.
and Wesley Snipes were supposed to fight in a pay-per-view match
Yeah, that shit would
years
never happen.
ago.
Yeah. Nah, Joe Rogan's a beast.
I mean, I like Joe Rogan, but I think he'd get his ass kicked.
I don't know. They say like all the MMA fighters like swear that Joe Rogan has the most vicious back kick you've ever
Oh
seen.
yeah, I've never seen Joe Rogan fight, so I don't know.
He was a Taekwondo teacher when he was 18, so he.
Everybody hates Taekwondo. Taekwondo is like the worst.
Yeah, they were supposed to fight something. Then all the tax shit happened to Wesley Snipes or something, and
I think Joe Rogan's short too. Like he's like 5'3" or 5'4", something like that.
All these tiny people.
he should play Wolverine.
Yeah. I always thought Danzig.
I mean,
was short.
he's got
Danzig's like 5'1".
Oh yeah, Dan. Why do you think he's got such a gigantic ego? You know, because he's tiny. He's got to make up for it. Dude's got Napoleon complex, unlike any other fucker in the industry. I'm sure.
It's a good thing he can sing.
Yeah. Mr. Dark Elvis or whatever. Whoa. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I only know the one song from him. It's really good.
Ready, go catch.
I never bought any of his albums.
mother.
Yeah, I never bought any of his albums either. I mean,
Oh, my.
like I said, I like Misfits better with Michael Graves.
Yeah, I
Realize
like Michael Graves too. I like both.
Graves.
Both of them.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the classic Misfits song. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I always thought Graves kind of had that 50s feel. I guess it was kind of like 50s monster metal when he was in the band.
There was a stir up between Jerry Only and who's the guitar player? It's
Von Frankenstein.
Yeah, Von Frankenstein. There was a stir up. They're brothers.
Dude's goddamn huge. Oh, they're brothers.
Yeah, but the deal is that he wouldn't claim that Danzig didn't write all the Misfit songs when he was in the band. And Jerry only wanted him to say Danzig didn't write those songs so that they can keep the rights to all of them. And he was just too honest. He was like, nah, I can't do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I gotta respect that. I mean, come on, he may be a pretentious little shithead, but you gotta give credit where credit's due.
Yeah. He also said Danzig came up with most of the guitar riffs for all those songs too. And
oh wow,
Jerry Only actually taught him how to play guitar back then.
I never got into the Misfits or Danzig. So
Von Frankenstein's 60 years old and he still looks like a bodybuilder.
Yeah, he's fucking huge, dude.
What is it? Mick Jagger. He's not huge, but he's insane shape, and he's 80.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, him and Keith Richards are preserved from the inside out.
Pickled.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
Aspartame.
No, I think it's more along the lines of heroin and coke.
Hey kids, do drugs. You'll live longer.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. I think drugs back then were a lot more pure than they are now.
They were fun drugs. There's no such thing as fun drugs anymore. This will kill you. This will put you in a hospital.
That's because everything's cut with fucking Drano and fucking all that shit now.
Chinese pain pills.
That
and
which will also kill you.
Yeah.
Fentanyl.
Fuck fentanyl.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
The breakfast of champions.
Breakfast of champions. I like a couple spoonfuls of my special cake.
Like having a fentanyl enema in the morning.
Jesus.
Nothing clears it out quite right like that fentanyl. Let me tell you.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hocky, how's it going?
Fine. How are you?
I'm good. You're here.
Great to hear. Great to hear, sir.
Great to have you, Hocky. How's your campaign going? How's Curiosities and Oddities Emporium, the dress, currently funding on Indiegogo?
He's
back at
killing
Tobago?
it, man. He's almost at $2,000.
Thanks, Hocky. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes. Yeah. See, I can do a really weird American accent.
That was an amazing Southern accent you just did.
Yeah.
He paid me to say that.
Well, I mean, Australia is not a real country. It's it's a backdrop in Texas or something like that. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's true.
How many backers are you away from 2K?
I need $46 Australian too. So if someone got the sketch card, and then someone else got the feature tier,
that's
then
about the equivalent to $3,000. No, wait.
Yes,
Okay.
that's it. No. So yeah,
Nice.
or
That's awesome.
Someone go back it.
There are 2 drawn-in tiers still available. or a back.
Hey Shelby, did you know there's still 2 drawn-in tiers available for Curiosities and Oddities Emporium the Dress?
Is there room for my cat?
Yes.
Hocky?
Yeah, sure. Sure. Why not? Now, I was going to draw a cat in one of the scenes, so who knows? You know.
See, there you go.
I knew Shelby
Might
loved
be a
that cat.
tuxedo.
So Plegel, they just closed your campaign?
Yeah, they shut it down. At first, I didn't have access to it at all. Like, it was just closed off to me. But,
Closed off to you? Like
Such bullshit.
Well,
because it's still up on Indiegogo. That's what I'm asking. Like, is it still closed off?
Yes. But what I'm saying is nobody could back it. I couldn't get into any of the tools to like look at my backers, check comments, updates.
No way.
Yeah.
So is it still like that? Like you can't get into it?
No, I can get into it now as if I closed it. Like, so I can get in there and look at all the stuff and get backer stuff because they needed to let me do that because part of there was like, so it's kind of a twofold thing. It's partially, it's 80% my fault that it's shut. If I'm to be 100% like transparent.
What's up?
What up, Lord Liam?
Those guys did complain like a bunch of times, which is why they went and looked at my thing. But the main reason why they chose to basically shut it is because I hadn't posted an update since December. And back in like November, December, they sent me an email saying, hey, could you update your account so that backers know what's going on or whatever. That's crazy. So I did. I updated it and I said I've got cancer. I should be by summertime done with my treatment, and then I plan to like start getting it ready to fulfill hopefully summertime or in the fall, depending on how much work we have.
So what about all the other campaigns that are still open that people haven't updated in 2 years?
I don't know.
I'm saying like that's
that doesn't matter.
I don't know what to tell you. All I know is like there was an incredible amount of complaint notes, evidently, in order for it to happen.
Is it because you were drawing chicks with no organs?
That is a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like, whoever did that's a fucking asshole.
That is fucking crazy.
So I don't know. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm just going to do what I can to.
Oh, well, I mean, they let you back in to go ahead and fulfill. So,
like I said, I've appealed to them. They said if I need a little more time to get the proof of some of the things that they asked for, that
what are they asking for?
Oh, man.
Hey, what's up? Yes.
I feel weird talking
what's
about.
Up, Vic?
It's not like they watch the show, so I
much.
guess it doesn't matter. But they wanted photos and 4 to 5 second video showing proof of perks and or add-ons being produced at scale, which means like they want to see books being manufactured, like the add-ons being manufactured.
That's insane.
And not just one, like multiple things.
Okay, what about the fucking piece of technology that I fucking backed like 2 years ago and still haven't gotten?
That's
Like,
what
they
I'm
never go
saying.
after those fuckers.
And then
Here's
they
my
wanted
problem
me
with this
to
whole
make
thing is that both Indiegogo and Kickstarter both say that the campaign holder isn't obligated to fulfill any of the perks that are offered. You see what I'm saying? And now they're making you like, I like this.
My
They
wife,
did it to everybody.
My wife, who's like way more litigious about details and shit than me, like went through it all. She went through the bylaws things, and she says that the thing that probably fucked me is that I didn't make updates, and like I didn't have any updates to give for like the last 5 months because I mean I guess I could have, but they would have been like I feel like they would have incited people more of me just showing up every month and going, yeah, nothing new to report, still have cancer. I'll talk to you guys hopefully in the summertime, as I said before in the previous one. That's all I would have to say for like months.
Yeah, this was a hit.
Yeah, and so I don't know, I didn't do that, and that was like kind of the thing that they used to like basically say, okay, well we can have action against this thing then. But they're trying to be. I guess they're trying to be helpful and allow me to get out of it. Like I said, I had to post a new update explaining where I'm at. I had to go through and respond to all the comments on there. And there's a few other things I don't want to.
So Indiegogo finally starts policing their campaigns that they got on there, and they start out with somebody who has cancer. Wasn't able to update his
quality.
campaign.
Fucking quality, Indiegogo. Jesus Christ.
I'll just tell you for the record, Indiegogo is a business. They don't give a fuck if you're sick.
Yeah, but that's the problem, is that they don't give a fuck about anybody's campaign except if you draw big boobs on your characters.
Yeah, because I've ordered books from 5 years ago I haven't gotten. Or updates. So
seems it's discrimination.
Well,
it seems a little one-sided.
If you get enough complaints, probably mass flagging complaints, that's what it is. Nobody's complaining about those campaigns and stuff.
And
I complained once. But
I'll say the people that complained in my comments, like, I can only imagine the letters they sent. So,
Dan, how did Indiegogo find your campaign when they're shadow banning them left and right?
Because mine hasn't been shadow banned ever.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But
Billy says one person mass flagged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck you, dude.
And here's the thing.
How the fuck did they close Goblin Girl? Did anybody read the comments on Rainbow the Brute? How is that open? I mean,
because
break, man.
Ethan makes them millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that pisses me off.
If I was you, I would have said, like, I can't update the campaign due
Snowman's
to
another
me
campaign
being.
I backed.
Well, that's kind of what I said in the updates.
I would have said I can't update the campaign due to me being confused about my identity at the moment.
Which was true.
Yeah, that'd work.
I seriously, my
you bigot.
At one point, I was so messed up.
Yeah, you're pretty messed up.
Fucking fight, man.
I have a friend going through that right now, the chemo and all that, and they found something on his lung. He was having chest pains. He thought it was his heart, and then he found out, and so he's going through the treatment. It's kicking his ass pretty good, he said. So,
Yeah, I got x-rayed. They found something between my legs, which surprised me because I thought I lost that a long time ago.
Oh, they finally found it, huh? Congratulations, you're a boy.
I mean,
I thought I lost
it.
No, they were still there. I was surprised.
It's a boy.
Well, there you go. It's I guess that's a win for you, huh?
What's up?
His wife been looking for it forever.
Oh,
there's a lot of false
information. She knew where they were.
There's a lot of false information.
She thought they were in her purse. She thought they were in her purse still, but she was wrong.
Oh, she was wrong. Did you give them back to her though?
She took them.
Oh, okay. That sounds about right.
She dropped them like they were lost keys.
Did you tell everybody about Spot UV on Frog G? I'm
too busy sitting here talking about Civil War and stuff.
I'm excited about Spot UV, man.
I'm excited about Spot UV. That's
Thanks,
fucking cool, dude.
Thanks, Spots. Talk about Spot UV.
We got Spot UV. It's awesome.
Congratulations.
Woo!
No, thanks to Chad for that great tip on the printer. The printer was fucking dope as hell. And it's China, so we got to wait for that shipping. But I can't wait to get those books.
I really wasn't going to tell anybody we did it in China, but I guess it's out now.
I told everybody last week that we were doing it in China.
All right, it's fine. No, let's talk about that piece that Chubb sent, Ink.
Oh, did he get it finally?
Yeah, he got it. Show him, Plegel.
What the fuck, dude? Did you pay a bunch of money to get me to get that?
No,
talking
so
DMs. Talking DMs.
That's fine. Oh, you don't want to do it here? All right, that's fine.
I don't want to do it live. Live. Where are you, Plegel? Show it off.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to show it off?
Yeah, show it off.
It's fucking huge, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just did it to cheer you up, man. So
Yeah, I even told people like, he definitely could use
I was like, what did I get in the poster tube? And then I opened it up and I saw this. I was like, oh wow, like he sent me a print, and I was like looking, I was like going,
no, that's real.
Yeah.
I was
So
like,
it's computer pencils, and then
that's what. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was just like,
and I have all the process shots. I'll send you. You can see him actually. He has the process shots that he was sending me. So.
holy shit, yeah.
And
The reason why I went to like going, I think this is an original, is because if it was done digitally, there'd be no point to leave the blue. And
right.
There's blue under it, and I was just like, but it's so fucking clean that I was like,
I know his work is fucking amazing.
Original,
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I hope he does it.
And he's just getting into the digital stuff. He's just getting into the digital pencils and whatnot.
Yeah, and
No,
go ahead, Luke.
I was the last time I had him on, we were talking about working digitally and printing it out and inking traditionally. So I'm fucking stoked that he's doing that. That is
not
awesome
lose
cheese.
Your edge. Like
well, I'm glad you like it. That's awesome.
Thank you,
We're happy
dude.
you like it.
It's crazy fucking awesome. Like I was like, it's like even when I thought it was a print, I'm like, this is awesome. This is going in a frame on my wall. And then I saw it was an original. And I was like, oh, okay.
Chubb is fucking great, man. I love his stuff.
Yeah. He's going in the trash. Shelby, you saw I got a couple great trash graded books, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, they're garbage.
They 9.4s? Throw them away, dude.
Worse, they're 9.6s.
9.8 or 9.8.
There's a 9.6. It's a Hulk 340 at a 9.6.
Nah, throw it. Burn it.
Burn it. All right. You heard it here. Shelby told me to burn it.
It's not even signed.
He's right. It's not signed. So I'm gonna have to start a bonfire stream later tonight.
I think you guys should all buy Hocky's book and then send it to me, and I will sign the variant cover.
Yes, Henry.
For you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I won over Free Comic Book Day. The guy on X, he wanted more people to follow him, so he ran a contest, and I said, "Oh shoot, I'll subscribe to him and do what he says, you know, as far as entering in the catchphrase or whatever." And I won a 9.4 static #1 from 1993 graded.
Cool.
Really?
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
What was the catchphrase?
First appearance of Static Shock.
Yeah, that was back when DC actually took chances and published good shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good show.
Yeah, well, it was a good comic too. You know, that whole Milestone line was cool shit, man.
Yeah,
they had never done anything like that before.
Stuff was some of the last stuff that mainstream stuff I really looked at. You know, they were going to relaunch it, and I took out all 5 titles, and I opened up the first one. I can't remember which title it was. It had Black Lives Matter protesters on it, and I was like, "Do I want to see this?"
That was going to happen.
I don't even want to see this now. You know,
did they like with Static Shock and that whole Milestone line, did they buy another company and absorb them into DC Comics? Is that where those characters came from?
I don't think so. I think they were.
No, I think those were
Go
created. Let's see.
Who is the artist on that?
On Static Shock?
On Static X.
Oh, I don't know.
Gem Shock?
Dwayne McDuffie created all those characters.
Nobody
Dwayne McDuffie and Dennis Cowan created those characters for that specific line. Yeah, Milestone was an imprint. Thank you, Henry.
Yeah,
sweet.
You didn't say that. You didn't say Gem Shock.
You know what? I always found it interesting how if you take a Milestone book and put it up next to, say, like a Detective Comics of the same month, the Milestone book paper used is really cheap in comparison. They used to really lowball the printing on all those Milestone books back in the day.
I like the artwork on some of them though. Hardware.
Yeah, it was like
Hardware was a great book.
That's probably why
it would come off on your hands.
9.4.
Yeah, they were like 80-pound text, newsprint, and then the Milestone stuff was like 65.
Oh,
they would like, yeah, it was. I noticed it. I was like, oh man, because at the time we were all kind of sticklers on the what paper, because Image was up in the game with all the the glossy paper and stuff.
Yeah.
So around the end of that, like when Impulse started, I remember that when Impulse started coming out, and that like all those were getting like the red carpet treatment, and then all the Milestone books were just like, here's some toilet paper, got a story on it.
Hey, they did really well for it being toilet paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
I
can't
was
argue
buying,
with that at
what I
all,
remember.
you know?
I was buying Static, and I think that's it.
I bought hardware. I liked hardware.
There's a Milestone omnibus that came out that has
there was
everything.
There was Static, and there was hardware, and Icon were I believe the three longest running titles of all.
I hated the artwork in Icon. I hated it. I don't know what it was. I hated the art.
If I remember correctly, Icon was the lowest selling of the Milestone.
That was Superman, right? Basically, their version of Superman.
Really? Yeah, it was like Icon.
That was pre-Rippaverse, I believe.
Pre-Bidness. Pre-Bidness.
You have to look for him, Henry.
So
what it is.
I remember, since you guys are talking about Milestone, I remember I must have been 13, maybe 13 years old. I had a buddy staying the night at my house, and we were playing. We rented some Super Nintendo game, and it's like 4 a.m, and we're still up watching TV. Like we were just pulling an all-nighter, and so we get tired of the game. We turn it off, and we're watching public access TV. Turn on to this thing called Comic Reviews, and it was something out of San Diego, and they were interviewing Jim Lee, right? Like young Jim Lee. He was wearing a 9 Inch Nails hat and wearing like this
that's young Jim
this stripy white shirt. It was really weird.
Oh wow.
Anyways, they're talking to Jim, and then they bring in I don't know if he wasn't in the same studio, but they brought in Dennis Cowan from Milestone.
Nice.
And it was like, dude, it turned into 30 minutes of Dennis Cowan kissing Jim Lee's feet, asking him if he'd be interested in a crossover and this and this. And they were trying to talk to both of them about their history. And Dennis Cowan kept bringing it right back to Jim. Like, Jim, I really love that character Maul. You should let us use Maul sometime. Hey, and it was like, dude, that must have been 92. Must have been like 92, yeah.
Jim was a rock star back then. He still is, I guess.
Yeah, I think the only one I think I have Hardware 1 and 2, but that's the only Milestone book I have.
Yeah, I think I only had Hardware as well.
Oh, jeez.
I have some Hardware and some Blood Syndicate, I think.
Blood Syndicate. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
no,
what
Blood Syndicate.
Yeah.
I got some Statics.
Yeah,
Hardware,
got a
Blood
couple of
Syndicate,
Statics as well.
Statics, I think. I got almost all of them. I started collecting all of them. I was hard in the paint back then. Just buying everything.
My advice is get the first appearances and don't mess with the rest unless you like it.
Wow. True collector.
Well, Rex,
right
the thing is, though, a lot of the first appearance in the keys were like issue 14s and issue 9s. It wasn't just issue 1.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect anything less from someone as white as Rex.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all I'm going to say.
Appreciate that. Jeez. Go back, Hocky's book, please. He's white.
He's the only one whiter than you, Rex.
I know that.
Hey, I live in the sunburnt country.
That's right. Yeah.
So that
Bush country.
We're not white. We're red here. So.
Australian rednecks.
Hey, did you guys see that? That promo picture?
What did somebody
for
say?
Superman?
Australia is Texas by way of England or something like that.
Wow.
Probably.
Yeah, something
I
like
heard,
that.
I heard about that
more.
promo picture for Superman.
fit
Some
that.
people are liking it. Some people mixed reviews. I'm not a Superman fan, so I really don't care.
The new,
Yeah.
they had a new photo of him getting dressed, and yeah, the memes are
So-
pretty good.
What?
So before everyone starts making fun of
You're
it,
talking about the
it's
costume.
very
Go ahead, Shelby.
it's very it's very obviously derivative from Frank Quietly's run. If you actually look at it, it's straight out of Frank Quietly's run. So
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
I thought they changed
Yeah.
the costume. I thought they did something different with the costume.
Oh, is this Superman?
Mm,
I don't like
I don't
the
know.
S.
I don't collect Superman.
I don't know. I don't really read Superman. And
Superman is one of those where I like the original movies, and I've never liked the comic. The comic's
Yeah,
just
that
not
checks
good.
out.
He's such a crap character. I mean, how can you care about
Yeah.
somebody that there's like
He's
nothing that
invincible.
could really
Nothing
happen
could
to
go.
him? You know, it's like
It is.
Yeah.
It's a terrible character, right?
Yeah.
He's too powerful. A
He's
character.
basically
Jason-
God in tights.
But then I
I
think
sent you an-
Batman's the same way in a
Yeah.
different way, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
really?
Batman has
See,
no
I
powers
like
whatsoever,
Batman.
but yeah, but everybody can beat Batman can beat everybody. That's the problem.
And that wasn't how Batman was originally. They've got him hyped up to where he's like this super
Yeah.
intelligence now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He
they
was like a
basically turned him into Tony fucking Stark.
They should have kept him street level,
But
man.
not in
Just
the
keep him
movies.
street
Mr.
level.
Twilight played him as a dumbass.
But like when you have someone like Silver Surfer, who's another
That movie doesn't
godlike
exist.
character,
I know,
you have
right?
somebody like Silver Surfer, they put him up against things that actually can hurt him or something. You know?
Because he's got the
Batman
power
was-
cosmic. I mean, Silver Surfer fucking mops the floor with just about everybody.
Right, but in the comics, they actually put him up against challenges.
Except for
Mhm.
fire.
Ooh, Jim Cox just shared your splash page from one stormy night that he got.
Oh, thanks, Jim Cox, man. Appreciate that.
Very cool,
It's getting
man.
mixed reviews. I'm, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean,
like
I can't please everybody, and it was a looser style. Like I went for something different. I gave it a shot.
How dare you not please everybody?
Nothing
dare
visited,
you not
nothing
lose,
gained,
Jason.
right?
There's no pleasing you.
Can never please ink spots. He's too
And there's no
loose.
pleasing you.
Because his penis is not there.
Jason, did you check your DMs?
Yeah, I'm gonna share it.
Check your DMs.
Sure, what?
Check
What
them.
you sent me.
That was for you. That wasn't
well,
a gift.
Now
Share
it's
it.
for everybody.
Do it.
That was for you, Jackson.
Well, now it's for you, Plegel.
No, it was just
You
for
get a
you.
call.
Yes,
You
it's
get a beat.
definitely for Plegel.
Yeah, I've seen these. The internet. Sometimes the internet is great.
Yeah, do you have these?
That woman walked into a shoe store today.
There's a better
That's the
one. that
greatest
needs to be
show
made.
ever.
Yeah, I just
That
saw
woman
one on
went to
Twitter.
Krypton.
Do you have these in a 12?
Yeah.
My favorite one was that chick that was like a shoe fetish chick, and she wanted him to jump him, and he wouldn't do it. And then Peg's like, "You realize that was probably your last chance." And he's like, "I know." She's like that hot chick. And,
Why do you want me to lose subscribers, some person? Why?
a bad ballad of sadness, and whoa, I don't know any. I'm all about looking at the bright side of life.
Wouldn't that just be a song about your life?
Always look on the bright.
That's a song about your weight.
I have a song. I have a song I can play about diarrhea at the disco.
No, Plegel.
Diarrhea in disco.
I'm
We've
game.
heard your album. Please don't.
Yeah, but we only heard it in Discord.
What about my nuts are stuck to my asshole?
Wow.
That's just
That
an
sounds like a
ink spot
personal
song.
problem.
That sounds like something needs fixed.
your nuts can reach your asshole.
Shelby,
That's
if you draw on sketch covers quite frequently. If you get those graded, you do it as a remark, like you submit it as a remark.
No, you submit
do
it
you
as a
get it
sketch
graded?
cover.
They
grade it.
Cool.
So, you want me to explain how they grade
Yes.
a book?
Well, just the sketch covers, because Luke's gonna
So
get one
a sketch cover. Okay, so it's gonna sound convoluted, but I'll tell you how. I got buddies who work for CBCS.
I know, that's why I asked you.
Yeah, so what they told me, because I've always been concerned about books that have like split corners or blown out at especially
Right.
where sits right. And so the main book grade is going to be the condition of the book behind the sketch cover. So they're going to look at this. If this has a dog ear or a bend or something, it's getting marked down. It's going to be a 9.2 or a 9.4. Even with pressing, you can't press it out, right? So the
Right,
main grade
okay.
is going to be the actual book. If act like this doesn't exist, the blank
Gotcha.
part.
Yeah.
So this is the grade. However,
Okay.
However, if this, you have to have both like minty fresh to get the 9.8. Like this also has to be like with the corners. It has nothing to do with whether it'll bow or whatever if you use watercolor. That's not what they care about. They're looking at the corners. They look at the edges, the corners. There's no tears. That'll knock it down. So it's like the primary grade is this. If this receives a 9.8, they then start looking at deficiencies in here. Like there's a giant crease. You're getting marked. You can't not get marked for that. So so they don't look at this like the front cover. This is like an addendum to the book.
Gotcha.
So it's actually
the inside of the book has to be good first. Okay.
Yeah, and they are also very aware of production issues. Amazing Spider-Man 1, I think it was a statement issue where down here all the blanks were blown out. Just the blank, just the white. They were blown out on the corner. They didn't mark anyone for it. Basically, they then grade on a curve.
Good to know.
Yeah,
I have some of those Amazing Spider-Man ones.
You know the one I'm talking about? It's like thick, dude.
It's a thick boy. Humberto Ramos doing the artwork on the inside. Yeah.
It was wrong. Yeah, Ramos, not Stegman. Anyways, they're aware of that, and that'll be in the notes. Like, because a lot of times people are like, "Oh, how'd they get a 9.8?" Like that corner is like it's kind of frayed, and it's like, well, that's a production issue. That has nothing to do with
what
hitting
about
the shelf and getting damaged.
The newsprint books? Have you ever got the newsprint books where on the bottom they'll have like the holes in the newsprint, and it's from however they put the books together?
So that's the bindery. That's the printer press at the. That's either the delivery at the printer on a 4-color web, or that's at the bindery when they're grabbing, because books come out in 4s and 8s, and then they're built in the bindery.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actual needles running them through to keep them flush for the cut.
I always wondered what the fuck those holes were in the bottom of the book.
Think of it like snake teeth.
Yeah.
And it's like a very like a tire like a Dayton rim, right? Think of it like that. And so it's actually grabbing the book along with it being pushed. Because what happens is you have too much paper on a belt, it creates static. The books will actually adhere themselves to the belt and cause a jam up.
Slick stock.
Those
I've only seen it on
it's going to happen regardless.
Did you learn this from Eric July? Because
no, I worked for Quebecor for 6 years. I used to run a press. We used to run Sports Illustrated. We used to run TV guides.
Shelby,
we ran Superman.
I know like Golden Age and Silver Age Marvel, like they couldn't grade as that, like they couldn't subtract from a grade because of the chipped edges on the cover, because that was from the a dull blade at the press. You know,
so they don't downgrade it for those holes then.
No.
You know, all you old people in the chat, press an F for TV Guide if you miss it.
I remember
That's what I was wondering.
So Shelby, whenever you submit the cover that you drew on, like, how do they know you did it and not like Rex did it? You know what I mean? Like,
because I went to a convention that they were at, and I showed them my work, and they already knew who I was because one of the guys was buying work already. But you basically tell them you tell them, just contact them and tell them that you're an artist and you would like to open an artist account. They will give you a number that starts with AA instead of a regular number. Like most people who have a CGC account, it starts with like C or P, and that tells them what kind of account it is. And then when they pull that account, they have all your stuff on record, like all your history, billing, shipping, all that stuff. It just makes it easier.
Sorry to interrupt you, dude, but they just sent me like a paper to fill out. Like they didn't give me an account.
That's because what they sent you was an artist. Does it say artist release?
Yeah, I believe so. I have to double check it, but yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's easy. Just be very vague. Just write. It'll say like on this date. You can just say Cinco de Mayo, I drew 3 books. You can have all the books graded on the same day. What you want is you want it to be within a 30-day window that you submit the order.
Oh, okay.
If it surpasses that, they sometimes will reject it. So just make sure whatever date you write, it's actually in their hands within 30 days of that date.
Okay.
Good to know.
I usually just put well, the cover just has a year. I don't put an exact.
No. The date that you drew it and signed it.
Oh, I get it on the form. I got you.
Okay.
Is this for One Stormy Night? Like you offered graded books for One Stormy Night?
Not yet. I want to sign those and grade those, and I do have sketch covers. But Luke has a sketch cover that is gonna.
Yeah.
You might want to submit and stuff like that. So I know this is kind of a lot to go over on a live stream, and to bombard Shelby.
Some slab frog
I got commissioned to do a sketch cover, and the dude wants to get it CGC'd after I'm done.
This is all useful information that people need to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only know how to do that with C.
Frozen. Oh yeah, ask him about how we do the signatures. Do I have to get an account to sign and all that?
Yeah, you do. Well, that I know you have to get an account.
So I have to go get my own account, and then I can verify my own signature.
We can ask him.
They loosened up the rules on that then, right? Because it used to be like it had to be signed in front of a CGC representative.
Okay. So Ink, are you close to Cab Comics?
Yes.
Okay, I strongly suggest you go to Cab Comics, who I'm pretty sure that dude that runs it with the crazy beard.
Yeah.
I think he's a witness. Give him a call first and see if he's a witness, and then bring your books there.
Just sign
it's going to be much
him.
easier.
Okay.
Well, just tell him, hey, I want these.
Because I need to sign them and send them to Jason, because Jason has to sign them too. So we're trying to figure out how to do that.
Really complicated. Like I don't know.
I mean, not really, because I can if I.
It's easier if you guys are in the same place. There's a witness right there, and then you're just done with it. Like
yeah, but we don't. He lives in Arizona. I live in Ohio. So
yes, this is a few thousand miles.
I should just move closer.
But if I'm my own witness. If he signs it in front of somebody, they can submit or if I could sign one first, submit it to Ink with the form that I have, he can get it signed and witnessed.
If I was gonna say, okay, here you go.
Right.
I'm like, hey, Jason, you're gonna send me 10 copies of my cover, right? Yes. Hey, would you mind signing all 10? And then I'm gonna send you this PDF. Fill it out and send it with my books. And that PDF I send you would literally be that artist release form that you got. Okay.
Right.
You're going to fill it out as thoroughly as you can.
Right.
Mainly you want to make sure that your phone, your address is accurate so that if there's any, 'cause the thing is they just want to make sure it's an authentic person who exists and not just a nobody. Right.
Right.
So then I would have you send that with the books. Mm-hmm. I would then print out my own form saying the date that I signed them as well. With the books and your form, I would send the whole package with both forms to the artist submissions CGC. It's a PO box. Specifically a PO box for artist subs. I would send it there.
Okay.
And then I would cross my fingers that they don't give me shit. That's literally what I would do. Yeah, you're rolling the dice because you never, honestly, Matt, you don't really know. Like, I've had an issue before one time when I did stuff legit. I had this girl trying to tell me, didn't do it right, we never do it like this. And I said, I actually always do it like this. And she goes, well, you've been doing it wrong. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to go pay $90 to a show to go in and give them 5 books. That's not what I'm doing.
All I can say is this: I made like a really good deal on a lot of books that people thought were fake signatures because CGC said they weren't. Yeah.
Interesting.
He's right though. It's up to the person.
Hey, what's up, Leg Kick?
A guy who owns a comic book store, and he said like CGC. It depends. Like sometimes it's smooth sailing, sometimes
a lot of Okay, so here's the problem when if you go to a comic shop, like let's say you as a single party go to like Inc., you go to Cab Comics and you're like, hey Chris, here's my 10 books. Ignore the DNA stains. I signed them and I need these graded, right? And he's like, okay. Well, he's actually a middleman. So you know what he does? He charges you an additional 15 per book as being the submitter.
Yeah.
That's how shops make money. Shops aren't doing you a favor, man. Like they're in the business to make money as well. So you're kind of better off having your own account to begin with. But here's the other thing. You don't have to have an account to submit or to sign or to.
Huh?
He was gonna explain it, but he froze.
Well, his internet is like not being cool with him today.
No, it's his internet's always like this. Yeah, you just gotta give him a second. He'll come back.
It's stupid. Anyways, no, I'm just saying you don't have to have a CGC account to partake in them profiteering off your name. You can just sign books, send it in with the artist release, and then what I do just to make it official though, I make sure that I do include my account, even though I'm not the one being charged. I let them know that I have my account. I give them my domain. I let them know my other socials, my telephone. Bemis. Hey, don't tell anyone. Henry Bemis is actually Marcus Anthony Silvestri.
Oh, I heard you say it in your stream. Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
I only say it when no one's around.
Yeah.
Remember I was telling you how this bag of candy corn was getting low?
No.
Did you buy another bag?
And I was like, I think there's enough to last me till Halloween so I can at least boost it back up again.
No.
Dude, I'm good. When I was digging out the printer from underneath my desk, I found this barrel full of candy corn.
Oh my God. Oh, dude. How old is that?
They're going to be like, we found out that your cancer came from candy corn, Dan.
To be fair,
candy corn from a barrel.
You don't eat that. Throw it away, Plegel. Throw it away.
I'm gonna try some.
No, don't try it. Don't eat it.
We're gonna quit
Waste not, want not.
Hey, no, that stuff is completely fine to waste. Throw it out.
No, go for it.
Shit's bad for you.
It's still good.
No,
Shut up, Morb.
Later, Ray.
Take it easy, Ray.
If something happens to you on the stream,
have a great day drive, man.
The flavor's
we'll call
not
somebody.
quite as crisp, but it's still good.
No, Plegel.
He's doing it.
Hashtag I stand with Plegel.
Shut up, Rex.
Who do we call in emergencies?
Yeah.
You guys have phones there, right?
Candy corn is so good.
No, it's not. It's pure wax. It's disgusting.
It's still good.
No, it's not good. It's still
Pure
food.
wax and chemicals.
It's still
It's a
food.
food-like product. It's not actually food.
It still expires.
The holidays. That's all matters.
It still expires, Plegel. There's an expiration date.
Doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Shut up, some person. Candy corn is not candelightful. It's terrible.
There's no expiration on this bag.
It's just wax.
It's just wax, and there is an expiration date on it.
No.
The bag is so old that the expiration rubbed off.
Yeah.
Candy corn.
They didn't have expiration dates back then.
Candy canes are the same way. I think we hang candy canes on the tree. They're like 19 years old.
I know in this barrel,
we never eat them.
Corn, it was apple flavored. So I'll see. Yeah, here it is. Oh my God, it smells so amazing still.
Oh no, it's not real. Just eat a real apple.
God.
Just eat a real apple.
Dude, it smells like Yankee Candle. It's so good.
It's just because
it is a Yankee Candle.
Yeah.
It smells like a candle.
It's because it is a candle.
Didn't they used to sell a candy that was actually like flavored wax?
Yeah,
and you're supposed to
The wax lips.
So,
God.
Yep.
Candy apples are in here.
They stopped making those and they started making candy corn out of that wax shit.
Oh my God, the candy apples are still so good.
Just eat a regular apple.
Oh my God.
No, just eat it. Oh, that's so nasty. No.
It's so
You
juicy.
really want to dip it in cinnamon sugar. It's awesome.
You're doing this on purpose.
He is.
I think
doing
Plegel
it.
has
He knows
COVID. You can't taste anything.
You have COVID, Plegel?
No.
All right. Then you're just
just lost sense of taste a while back, huh?
Never came back.
in general.
Yep. Just sense of taste is just gone forever.
Oh,
You don't. How long has that bag been there?
I don't know. Probably for about.
It's like it won't be there much
I
longer.
don't know. I guess like maybe 4 years since I started
That's why we
streaming.
got to take care of it.
I won the pool.
4 years. Nothing is good for 4 years.
I
it's
think
like
I've
a
been under
20
there
last
since I
year.
started streaming. So
It'll be okay.
Well, see, I graduated college, and
Well,
Bruh,
some person, I guess I'm going to be
that
a bad
shit's
artist
toxic.
because I'm not eating candy corn.
I will take my health.
I just eat better candy, like a Kit Kat bar. I don't know.
Processed sugar is terrible for you, irregardless.
Some of it is good.
Regardless of.
You're making me hungry, you bastard.
It's not scotch. It doesn't get better with age.
sorry, Hocky.
Yeah, exactly, Henry Bemis. Exactly.
It's over. There's no more tornadoes, Angela.
What, they had tornadoes where she's at?
She had
That's what she was
sirens
saying in
going
the
off.
chat.
Damn.
She's in southern or middle Ohio or something like that. I guess there's sirens going off. What can you do when the end of the world is happening? You know?
well, our colorist, he's in
Candy corn.
Nebraska, and they came with those tornadoes that you saw on. They showed a lot of pictures of them on the internet, and those came within 2 miles of his house.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And he said he's been through shit before, but it never got this scary. You know.
I mean, that's kind of Tornado Alley, isn't it?
Magical place.
We have one or two a year in Arizona, at least in my part of Arizona.
Oh, and Shelby, thank you for letting me know this thing existed. I went out and got one.
What,
I
candy
had to
corn?
get it used because
Hold
they
on,
didn't
I'm
have
not-
any new ones
Hold
left.
on, I gotta make it big.
Deathblow
What are
hardcover.
you talking about? I don't see what you're looking at.
The Deathblow
Delicious.
hardcover.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Isn't it awesome?
It's
Wait.
it's crazy awesome.
Is that an artist edition?
No,
it's just a it's a
just
hardcover.
slightly oversized a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
I have
there's-
Deathblow.
There's
Deathblow
some.
is the best. It was the
It's
absolute
all
best.
color
cover.
on the inside, except for obviously the ones that are kind of monochrome colored.
Right.
But yeah,
'cause I have all of them.
it's great. I picked it up for $16.
Oh, you got it. You got a steal. Was it brand new or was it?
No,
Was
it's
it
used.
like,
They didn't have any
like the red?
new ones left.
Dude, you know what's funny? I used to see those all over the place. All the bookstores had them, and they weren't
Really?
selling. And then all of a sudden, they were just hard to find. And then, like, I started noticing eBay sellers selling brand new ones for like $90, $125, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I got mine off Amazon, their used department. I always look to see if the books are used, and then I look to see where they're coming from, if they're a library copy or whatever,
Yeah.
and then I decide accordingly. But
It's. I mean, it's unfortunate that there's only maybe 30 pages of Jim Lee art in there. It's not a
Yeah.
whole lot.
and
But
to be fair,
it's got all the
they don't-
covers. All the
they don't
covers are
let
in
you
there.
know which pages are him, so I just have to kind of guess because I don't.
Yeah,
I know a
he
few
did.
of them, like a couple in the beginning, but like after
Yeah, he
the,
did 0, 1, and 2. That was it. 0,
Yeah.
1, 2, and then the
I thought he
half
did the
issue, I
first,
think.
like a little bit of 3 also. Oh, he just did the cover of 3.
I like
No, he did.
Sales took over though. Sales did a really good job on the
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
Tim Cell was
it's not
cool.
as good as Jim's stuff, but it's passable. It's readable for sure.
completely different.
It's not you.
Yeah.
Dude,
the-
did you hear? Oh, keep going.
Was the 0 stuff was just a reprint of the Darker Image #1.
Right.
Yeah, and then it goes
There's some
to
stuff in there where it
stuff.
changes though tonally, and I'm like, is this Jim? Like that stuff does not look like Jim to me.
Some of it was
That
rushed.
almost looks like Jay Lee a little bit.
Those covers were amazing though. The
And
ones
there
that
was,
This
they
is-
did for it.
This is Trevor Scott doing
Yeah,
finishes
Trevor
over
Scott.
Jim.
Yeah. that's
Okay,
right.
that
Yeah,
explains.
so if you like, the layout is straight up Jim, but I think the finishes is Trevor
Yeah, because
because
Oh, wow.
he's doing
there-
some gritty stuff in here that Jim
once
wouldn't
that
do.
stuff started, I couldn't tell where Jim was, other than
That's not
when
a
he
Jim
has
face.
the when he
No,
has the
it's not.
flashback.
This is
sequence.
though. This is totally Jim right here though, dude. Like
Really?
this is Jim going full Frank right
I
there.
didn't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was Jim
Okay.
at all.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's a 30-minute sketch.
I didn't
dude.
think
I
it
think
turned
you just-
into Jim again until they show the Death Blow stuff where he's having the
So
remember if it's a flashback or a nightmare sequence of him
this,
killing the bowl and then the bodies like stacked up.
yeah, that was Deathblow 1. So this right here, these pages after his half pages, these were drawn 14 months into the book. So these are they're a retcon of the Zero book. And then it goes to number 1 here,
Yeah.
which is all Jim.
Yeah,
And then
that's
it goes
it.
to
Ooh,
yeah, and number two is also Jim. I'm gonna rip this shot off. I keep,
that's a great
you guys
one.
think
I
I'm joking? I'm
remember
gonna
that
rip
shot.
that.
I think that was him because I had that book.
And then this cover here, this is where Tim Sale took over. So Jim kind of stops here, and then Jim does only covers here. This is actually my favorite piece that he's ever drawn.
It's great.
Someone in a
And the
Facebook
coloring
group
on
has
it's
the
fucking
original.
great,
They
too.
posted it.
I love the
Yeah,
coloring.
It's a
on it,
badass
too.
piece.
Yeah, someone in a Facebook group posted it, and I was like, "Oh my god, I've never seen that original before. It looks so good." So, anyways, yeah, Tim Sale, who he was a nice guy. I got to go to dinner with him in Oakland when WonderCon was at Oakland. I did tell him though I didn't like his art. Yeah. I was like 15. I was like 14 or 15.
And now
he was a nice guy. He invited us out.
I was never a Tim Sale guy.
So the guy bought you dinner and you told him you didn't like his art.
I like
No, he didn't buy my dinner. My buddy Barry bought my dinner, actually.
Do you like Barry's artwork?
Barry?
Yeah.
Better than Tim Sale.
Barry, yeah, I mean, I hired Barry to do some stuff for me, so yeah.
There you go.
Let's see, Tim Sale, and then it goes to Trevor Scott is like kind of far. Let's see, because I don't think that everything is in here. I think it only has up to a certain issue.
There was an
'cause then you
issue
get
of there was an issue at Deathblow where Tim Sales did the artwork, but they had a different inker that came in, and it actually put definition on top of Tim Sales' work, and it actually looked really good. I was like, "Holy shit, dude! This is if Tim Sale knew how to draw anatomy."
I missed the last 30 seconds of stream.
Oh, you froze up, huh?
Yeah. I hate this piece. It's Jim, but I hate it. Yeah, I hate it. I don't like that he tried to go old, like regular style on
the
it.
only Jim stuff that I've ever really hated was his Gen 13 pieces that he did. Because it's like he tried to
I guess
draw
they don't have much of Trevor Scott's work in here. So then you get galleries. So this was like what, a Wizard trading card, I think. And then this was an advertisement.
Oh.
I showed this on one of my streams, dude. Check it. So you got that pose I said I was gonna rip off. This one right here. Hey, check it out. So here's Jim Lee, right? And then what is it? So here's Jim. 2 years later, here's Tim Sale. Look at it. Look. There's Jim. There's Tim. Isn't that crazy?
That's hilarious.
That's great.
It's almost the same piece.
Almost.
Yeah, but it's like almost the same.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell, dude?
That and he's holding a knife.
Yeah. This piece got changed. So because this was published by DC, right?
Yeah.
They switched this piece. Originally, it was the Image Eye spray painted. They changed the can of paint to a grenade. Look, because it used to be a can of spray paint that went up right here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's cooler.
Yeah. And then I think the rest is Tim. They might have a few more gem pieces in here.
Oh yeah, a grenade beats a
Brett.
spray pan cane.
I don't remember this, Brett Booth.
Backlash. I love Backlash.
Yeah, me too. I think I have almost all of Backlash.
Yeah,
now,
that one's
was he
too.
part of Team 7 or
The
whatever?
interior cover is cool.
Backlash was
Backlash.
Stormwatch.
Yep.
Deathblow was Team 7.
And then if you look behind the dust jacket, you get another watercolor painting by Jim. Of
I thought Backlash was part of Team 7.
You'll never
Like
see
he
that
was-
on my book until I put a dust jacket over it.
Yeah.
Backlash first
But
appeared in
this
Stormwatch.
was-
He might have been part of Team 7.
This was
Yeah, I thought they associated it with
what book was
Team
it?
7.
That's what I
Wizard.
thought, too.
Wizard. Yeah,
I think
that
it was
in
Wizard 35. Wizard 35. It was a cover. I think it
don't
was
know the
Wizard
exact number.
35.
I'm not a lunatic.
I'm a nerd, dude. I remember the
You're a
stupid
nerd.
crap.
I have all
It
the
was
7s if I dig them out.
Dirty.
Shelby's
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, am I taking you down now? Is this, are we
I still kind of haven't
Yeah,
forgiven
just-
Jim for selling Wildstorm to DC. I enjoyed Wildstorm quite a bit, and once they sold it to DC, all their characters just kind of fucking disappeared.
Yeah, they
Fuck
had
DC
to
for that
give him
shit.
a
was
shitload of
badass.
money to do that. He must have made a ton of money.
I was
on
telling Jason the other night that August is going to be a really expensive month because they're putting out the Batman Year One Artist Edition, and they're putting a DC 1-to-1 scale reprint of the 1982 style guide that was only available in house. It has all the characters and all the buildings and the vehicles and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna want that artist edition for sure.
Jose Luis Lopez, I think, or something like that.
Garcia Lopez.
Yeah, he
Or
worked on
Jose.
Titans and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of
Love
agree.
his art.
All-Star Batman and Robin. Yeah, that was a bad book.
I haven't forgiven him for All-Star Batman and Robin. Yeah,
but they're also doing a hardcover omnibus collecting most of Neil Adams' work. They're doing a lot of
I know what
stuff.
that
Both,
is.
yeah. Marvel and DC are going to be making a lot of money in the next year because
reprinting old stuff because nobody's buying the new shit. Yeah,
Exactly.
Well, collected edition hardcovers that are 125 to 150 a pop is what it is. Yeah.
sweet
Yep.
fucking
So,
Christ.
I'm gonna want them.
Yeah.
Is any of that going to Neil
I'm
Adams?
gonna want it.
Of course not.
I've been seeing that a lot. When I go to my comic store, they have all these old comics that are reprints with special covers on them. Like,
Well, it depends on his.
Facsimile.
depends.
shelf of them.
Yeah, I think
The
it depends on
facsimile
contracts,
editions
too.
sell really well. Sorry, Shelby, go ahead.
Selling better. Yeah, that's all that I saw at the local comic book shop recently.
Yeah.
The facsimiles.
They sell really well. People fucking buy them because they like the old shit.
I found out recently that all those IDW artist editions, none of the artists get any money from them.
Nothing. Huh?
Yeah,
No.
and that's why Michael Golden, he charges like $75 to sign them.
Well,
That's fucked up, too. That's super
Yeah.
fucked up.
It's
Yeah,
super
it is.
fucking awkward. And he's like, it's just the deal. He's like they own the art. Technically, I was like, yeah, they own. Like, I
Did
feel
they own,
they,
did they own his name?
They own the book that is printed, but if you print it in another form where it's the black and white line art that scans of the originals, like that's basically making money that you were never paid for on the work.
Plus, they also using Michael Golden's name,
So,
right? I mean,
okay,
they don't own his name.
No. None of these artists own any of that shit. And the reason they don't is because the physical ownership of it is the person who owns that original page. So here's the deal. Okay, so for a published material, like in full color or whatever, the company has 100% right to reprint 50 reprints of Green Lantern by Neil Adams, whatever, right? They whatever his contract says is what they have to pay. If his contract is like open-ended, like it was a one and done deal, then he gets no kickbacks. It might say he gets 10%. I don't know. Nobody knows because most artists generally don't talk about the actual deals they have or where they get their money. So with the original artwork, that was the whole thing that Neil Adams himself actually worked towards, is because years ago, you'd have these grade schoolers going through Marvel, and you have editors or Stan Lee or someone handing out original Frank Miller Daredevil pages to kids as they're walking out.
Yeah, that is true.
And as soon as Neil Adams figured out, oh shit, people pay money for this, he fought for the rights of ownership. He said, no, you only own the right to reprint my work. I own the physical page. The physical page is not owned by the corporation. And that went through. That's why you never see DC Comics assuming ownership of a Greg Capullo cover or even interiors. They don't own shit. They have to return it. That's part of the deal. And then the physical ownership is usually split between the penciler and the inker. As soon as it leaves their hands to someone who paid them $10,000 for a cover, they have no right to say what that person does with it. So I've always been I think it's really silly when someone like Adam Hughes flips the fuck out because someone just sold his piece for $8,000 or $10,000 when he sold it for $800. Good for
I
them.
think that's stupid too.
Than you,
But my question is okay, you're right about the artwork, but when they market a book on Neil Adams collected, artist edition, do they have to pay a royalty to Neil Adams for putting his name on the book? You see what I'm saying? Like, because they have the right to use the work, but do they have the right to use Neil Adams, his name, to go ahead and market and make money off the book?
I don't think they're doing it if they don't.
Because
I don't think
I got Jack Kirby's Thor artist edition right here.
Ooh, nice.
And that's
let's
the
put it
Kirby
this
family
way.
get any money off of that because they put Kirby on there to go ahead and advertise?
They might.
the book?
Well, not everything is transferred. The Kirby estate might get kickbacks. I don't know.
Okay.
And a lot of times they're instructed not to say so. I know how much
gag order
Liefeld
or
gets off
something
of.
like
I know how much Liefeld makes off of Deadpool because he's told me. But no, you never see him on a stream letting his fans know, hey, the reason I'm pushing these T-shirts and mugs is because of X, Y, and Z.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, it's just part of the game, dude. And then you got other people who, I think it's kind of nefarious. You have other people who kind of roll in and don't want others to know that they do have ownership rights.
That's by design, though. That's so that it doesn't stir the pot. and get
Angela
everybody
wants you
else
to
up in
spill
arms.
beans.
Coffee.
Well, that's
No, but I'm
what
saying,
I'm
okay,
having
so-
to look
so-
into right now.
So with with artist editions, I think they can absolutely use the name for the most part because they're already a celebrity. It's like I can write an article if I wanted to about Madonna, and she can't sue me for saying Madonna, right?
Yes.
Right.
But if
It's
you
no
use
different.
some music in a
I know with parody, like you can use it forever you want with parody, but I mean, didn't they have a thing with Clint Eastwood? Like Clint Eastwood wouldn't let people use his likeness or his
There's
name
no-
in a comic.
There's no defamation of character that is occurring in an artist edition because it's the truest work to the work that they've created. It's I don't know. I don't see anyone challenging it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not seeing that.
God, I want to see somebody challenge it just to see what'll happen.
I still think that the artist should get some remuneration for that reprint.
Shit, I think artists should get continual royalties as long as the book's printed.
Well, like Shelby said, though, that depends on the contract. That's not in
Yeah.
dispute. Like they have the right to use the art for whatever they want because
Yeah.
it's
They bought
created on
the
the
art.
clock.
They
But-
bought the
Yep.
art.
Yeah, but they didn't buy
So-
the artist's name. You see what I'm
You
saying?
have-
Like,
So I have the okay, I got the RoboCop versus Terminator Gallery Edition. It's 100% complete, as well as the Walter Simonson Fantastic Four Artist Edition. That's also 100% complete, like start to finish.
There's a reason.
They're not. It's because Simonson never sells his originals, is
Yeah.
why.
He's
Really?
sitting
And
on-
holy
he's
shit!
sitting on every single piece of artwork he's ever done.
Jeez,
Right.
Wow,
he's doing a
But
Frazetta
they
thing.
very-
Frazetta never
they-
sold shit.
they very specifically pointed out this is not to be read as a graphic novel. It's simply presenting the pages in their original form, shot by photograph and reproduced so you could look and basically be in awe of Walter's work, the cut and paste work, the reductions, the Xerox cut and paste, the edits, the whiteout. You can see all the work that goes into the original page.
Right.
God,
these ones
imagine how much
specifically.
those Thor pages are going to go for when he kicks it, man. They're going to be like, whoever gets that estate is going to be fucking rolling.
Does he have kids?
The thing I've heard is him, and there's another artist, I can't remember who it was. I literally just heard this the other day. Is that they want the art when they pass away to go to like a museum or something like that to be on display.
Oh, that's rad too.
I don't know. Well, okay, I don't know about that, but I do know that. Okay, so I'll name drop someone who has a ridiculous amount of work. They'd be a millionaire right now if they sold it. You guys know that Terry Austin doesn't sell his art, right? He's the inker.
Yeah.
He has originals to this day from like Uncanny X-Men with John Byrne. He has Arthur Adams originals. He's got originals he did with Jim Lee. He's got originals he's done with, 50 years of history, right?
Wow. Some of the most, well-known names in the industry too.
Yeah. So Austin, that guy's sitting on. I don't want to think about it. He has the whole run of Dark Phoenix saga, all the way up through like Paul Smith even. He's got Paul Smith era work, and that dude doesn't sell. He just chooses not to, but he might be the one that Dan's talking about that has plans. I don't read up on him. I just know Claremont told me that in Hawaii.
Oh, snap. We only got 10 minutes.
I've heard that.
Frazetta was like that too, though. Frazetta, like he had a warehouse full of shit that was just would not sell.
Well,
until the kids got a hold of it, and the kids started selling like crazy.
Yeah. Now his daughter's taking care of all that stuff. His younger daughter seems to have a good grasp on everything now.
Holly and
Why are we
Sarah
sitting on this shit. Let's make money.
I think that the two of the sons they have different specific paintings belong to specific kids.
Yeah.
So they have it's some weird
They had the way it went was they had to take names out of a hat, and whoever drew first got to take first pick.
Oh, is that how they did it? Yeah.
They went back and forth
and I were
until
talking about
everything was
that
done.
that old man con that we just did. We actually were talking about that, like the Frazetta thing. I wasn't aware of it. He was the one telling me. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, dude, because we were kind of looking at some originals at a booth behind us, and he was telling me. I was like, there's no way, dude, no way. He goes, yeah, man, look, and he was showing me some stuff that guy had. He's like, yeah, he must have got this from the son because he's the one that got it.
Yeah.
Those paintings were so much smaller in real life than I would have ever thought. They were huge.
Yeah.
Did you really? Yeah, I thought they
weren't huge. They
were little small.
Some of them were small. Some of them were like 11 by 17. But I think 11 by 17 was as big as he went. Like,
I was really surprised.
Dolly, like the melting clocks. Like that paint was about this big.
Oh wow! I didn't know
it was
that.
Not that big.
I thought it was bigger.
Tiny. Yeah, because I seen a couple of the original Frazettas like hanging on a wall where you could see their scale, and I'm like, holy crap, those are tiny. I thought they were these huge masterpieces.
But you notice like with Frazetta, like some of his pieces were super detailed, and some of them were like almost impressionistic. You know what I'm saying? Like
washes, a lot of washes, and he was way looser too than people think. Like he was super loose.
In some pieces he was. Some of them he like I noticed early on, like Frazetta would concentrate detail to where he wanted you to focus at, and then he would gradually like leave the detail bleed out on everything else.
Yeah. Like on Death Dealers like that too. Like if you look at some of the close-up, it's like a lot of it's just not even really finished. You can't even. But when you step back, you don't really notice that. So it's pretty cool.
His nephew told me a story about that Death Dealer paint. He said that Frank sold it to a cop, right? One of the first pieces he ever sold. And I think he regretted it, so he painted it again. And he tried to pass it off as the original. I don't know how true this is, but this is what I was told. And he brought his nephew. It was his nephew over there to look at it because he wanted to see if his nephew could like see if it was the original paint or not. And his nephew was actually he was a friend of mine. He was the guy who did all the Kiss covers, like the Destroyer, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Kelly.
Yeah, Ken Kelly. That's who it was.
Yeah.
And Ken walked in there and he said, "This ain't right. Like that skull's not supposed to be there." And he goes, and then Frank started freaking out. And he went, yelling to his wife. It's like, Ken knows, and it started a huge problem. Like, because now, like the guy who bought the original Death Dealer, he never had the original one. Well, he never had the only one, so
right.
It became an issue, and he never did it again. That was the last time he ever did anything like that.
Yeah, didn't Kelly wasn't Frazetta like a mentor of his? Like taught him how to?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
They actually competed for the KISS contract, but Frazetta's wife kind of screwed that up because Gene Simmons is notoriously cheap.
Yeah.
And he went with the lowest bidder. It didn't matter how good you were. And Ken Kelly was the lowest bidder. And
gotcha.
That was the last time Frazetta ever helped Ken, like as far as like mentoring and teaching him shit, because he was a little pissed off about that. You know?
I mean, Kelly was a magnificent artist in his own right, though. Like,
yeah, he was.
Freaking amazing.
Freaked me out when he passed away too. I was like,
yeah.
Like, just see that motherfucker. He looked great.
Jeez.
All right. Well, what's Angel saying here? Damn. I don't have that clip.
Yeah.
I think everybody's out of steam. We can go ahead and probably start to wrap up. Gonna go around the room.
I'm just getting started.
I thought this was a draw.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just fucking working.
Yeah. We can go around the room.
Rex has another stream to go to, right?
Yeah, Dan's gonna come on with me, and we're gonna draw all night long.
Well, I'm not
and
drawing.
eat candy
I'm in the
corn.
middle of production.
What's the difference?
That's the problem. Is I accidentally like printed on the wrong side on this thing, and I messed up the print job.
Oh no!
What a nope.
I'll just have to print a couple more.
Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3.
I have nothing to show.
5. You could just talk about stuff. You're like 5 people drawn now. It's a record. Man.
Oh my god, that is a record.
That is a record. All right. What is some person saying?
Funky mode.
No, Ink ain't reviving. I already probably lost. He's been okay. I probably haven't lost anyone yet. We'll still give him a shot to drop a couple. Ink.
Yeah. Back Frog Genie. It's at the printer, and supplemental is going to be done soon. And yeah, you're going to like it. The test prints we got the first time look freaking beautiful, and yeah, back it.
Spot UV, everybody.
Spot UV, baby.
Surprised you didn't say that. Yeah.
Hold it up, Shelby.
What's up?
Hold up your stuff.
There's my
That's a
YouTube.
cool shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I
That's
dig
pretty
that.
dope. It's a little too tight, so you can see my my dad bod shining through right now. You got Shelby Wong Kenobi on X. Yeah, my side. I still got some of these guys. Jason, look at this, dude.
What?
Cool.
You still?
See that?
I need to go through each one
Oh,
of
you
those.
can't-
Like,
I need
want
one of
that
those.
one.
How do I get one of those?
No, I only have the other cover on my site.
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm gonna steal Angela's.
Damn it!
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta get
How
these
do I-
things packed up.
Hockey.
AmericanDiscord.com.
Doom.
AmericanDiscord.com. Go buy it. Yeah, look at that, Hockey.
Nice.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hocky, the Ad Hoc Artist. You can go check out my book on Indiegogo, Curiosities and Oddities Emporium. Battle Lady buys a dress, teleports through time to solve a murder. Go check it out now. Back. And,
Is that a combo you're using there?
It is.
Yeah, just for the
Dude,
thickering.
those are great for doing washes, dude. It makes like a beautiful like blue gray. Yeah, those are great.
I want to see.
there you go, there's Doom.
Sorry, Hockey. Go ahead.
I was just saying, there's Doom. Doom.
Looks good, man. Happy birthday to Kenneth. Kenneth Roquefort is in the chat, Shelby.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Kenneth might be Roquefort SSS. Yeah, happy birthday, Kenneth. Might be Roquefort SSS.
Nice job, Hockey. Good job, everyone. Back Hockey's campaign. We need him. We need him to get that stretch goal.
Hockey's got a piece coming for me too. I'm doing a piece for Hockey.
Stretch goal. That's the stretch goal that we need.
Did you not tell anyone, Hockey?
Happy birthday,
Oh, you did a roach balls?
Yeah, this is the roach balls I hand colored. So, but I realized they had the pencils.
Dude,
that's awesome.
Awesome.
Those are going to be in there. That's the indicia section of the inside of the book.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Cleared up that.
It's awesome.
Not a lot of these were purchased, so I only have to make 100 of them. So
yes,
low print run.
That's right. I know I'm getting one. Everybody go subscribe to Plegel on the Twitter.
And
Plegel, live that hot. That's right.
YouTube.
You will regret it. Maybe.
And if you missed out on Back in the Book and you see this and you want a copy, we'll figure out a way to get you one. I'm going to probably put it up somewhere. Unless I can get Indiegogo to be happy, and then they may turn it back on. But I may be shadow banned from now on. I don't know.
Well, either way, you're going to
if I'm able to save my campaign on there, I don't know.
Yeah, we will have copies. We'll overprint. So, yeah. But follow Plegel on Twitter. Preston.
Check out Hell Knight. Son of
Yeah, there you go. You had something.
All I got.
Yeah. Well, now you can also follow him on Twitter. Yeah,
you can. You can. Don't really post anything. But.
More.
Hey guys, check out the Mercenary Guild at themercenaryguild.com to sign up on the mailing list. We got our cards they're pretty much done or on their way, and that'll be a stretch goal. And you can catch me on Twitter at Morg357.
There you go.
And thank you.
Yep. Sign up for Mercenary Guild. Rocks.
There
you go. Nice job.
On Twitter, on X, Devil Flyer over on Fun My Comic. We got a new backer about 3 a.m. yesterday.
Nice.
Any time's a good time to back my book.
That's right.
48 pages of awesomeness.
Yeah. Yep. Follow Devil Flyer on Twitter, and also go see him on Tokume's channel because he's going to be there right. We hit the close stream.
Only every other week.
Yeah. Whatever. Luke.
Jeez.
All right, this is what I did tonight. Got a
Gambit.
Yeah. Anyway, you can find me at Death Metal Hero, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all that fun stuff.
Thank you, Andrew.
I will be on the Red Valkyrie art auction this Saturday, 4 to 7 p.m. I'll be posting the stuff that I'm going to be selling coming up. Probably post it tomorrow. Go ahead and join me on my channel next week for the show. But next week there will also be a happy hour hangout on Flying Feline's channel. We didn't do one this week. She has stuff going on. But we will be doing one next week, 5 p.m. on her channel. I'll go ahead and drop that link in the chat.
There you go.
But yeah, go ahead and like and share and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Go ahead and subscribe to her channel so you don't miss the fun on the Happy Hour Hangout.
Who else is going to be on the art auction?
I have no idea. I haven't even seen any. I haven't seen any tweet about it or anything like that.
Shelby, I know Shelby's going to be on the auction. That's a
Jason will be there.
I'm not going to be there.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not going to be there. This is what I did.
Dude, that looks right.
Yeah, you are.
Thanks,
that's cool.
Thank you.
Let's see eyeballs. Yes, it's back there.
See eyeballs. Yeah, back for G, everybody. It's the only thing you can back in mind right now.
Actually, I can show you something that will probably be in the auction.
Hold on, we got an exclusive before I hit the button.
Earlier today.
There
Speaking of the frog. Yeah.
There you go. There you go, Shelby. That's how I'll be in the auction. I'll be represented right there.
There you go. Yeah, I got you, fam.
Hey.
Nice, dude.
Nice. Looks good, man. Nice job.
Thank you.
Like, share, subscribe, and I love you.
Till the next time we see you, we love you. May you get high, may you drop ass, and may you get laid and all that good shit.
That was